Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Last episode, we made it through Midlight's Deep, the optional super dungeon where you go through 10 floors of pitch black dungeon in order to make it to a boss who also had the final aura site, or one of the last aura sites. This is the Serpentarius aura site. It is an unknown aura site, but it is an aura site nonetheless. And so, in this episode, it's time to begin the final part of the game. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. Without all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, I don't think we have much else to do besides heading over to Orban Monastery. If we wanted to, at this point, the place to get the best equipment in the game is here in Midlight's Deep. However, I don't really feel like jumping back in there and just grinding for certain swords for a couple hours, so let's go ahead and head to Orban Monastery. Again, I do believe there's another dungeon after this, so if there is, that will be its own final episode. Let's just see here. The battle at Orban Monastery. If this is 5 floors... Okay, I was like, if it's 5 floors, then it is, in fact, the rest of the game, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like we just go down to the secret 4th and 5th floors. I truly don't know how difficult this is going to be now. That last dungeon we were in, yes, it does scale to our party's level. Understood. But I think that final boss is actually the hardest boss in the game. Now, of course, we had the guy who used mana burn on him twice, dealing 2,000 damage. Still, I don't know how hard it'll be.
I will press on with Lord Fulmarv.
As you command.
They have slain all the guards. What secrets lie among these tomes that demand such carnage? But the speculation must keep. First, we deal with the enemy.
There we go. As he said, first we gotta deal with the enemy. What level are these guys? Like 50-something? Maybe 50-something? Exactly 50. Okay, so most of them aren't gonna be a problem. Let's just hop up here and go for Shadow Blades, which actually don't one-shot. What about Crush Helm? Crush Helm does about the same, so let's actually go for Crush Armors, because that's going to make them a little bit weaker. As for her, they're level 50. Let's target level 5, a Holy. That's going to hit, actually only 2 guys. Well, 4 Holy would do more bad than good. Multiple 3 Holy. That actually hits a lot of enemies. Hits Agrius. We'll just go for it. I think Agrius can take a single Holy. If she can't, we can get her up with pretty much everyone here. She can take a single Holy. Why do I just have Gill Sapper sometimes? I don't understand that one. Oh, goodbye. Oh, thank God for the parry. I guess Agrius can also heal herself. I'll hop over here. Go for our Crush Armor. Getting rid of... Ooh, it actually doesn't kill. We're still going to Crush Armor anyways. I probably should go for Crush Weapons. That way they cannot attack me. But for the monk, he doesn't have a weapon, so... And do your best with that Aura Blast. No counter. You guys can do your best, man. Good parry. Holy, I didn't want to have to pay for more. Let's go down here. Can I punch you? Yes, I can. Only hits once. Agrius, let's go here, and then... Wish I had any way to heal. Fortunately, I don't, though. It's not going to quite kill you, but it'll do a lot. And then just start getting rid of some of these guys. You're joking. I should have gone for the unblockable, man. That's unfortunate. Milliodol's fine. Now let's go for the unblockable. Should have done that the first time. And I think... You think I'd learned my lesson. I didn't. I said it as I was making the mistake. Jeez, man. Yeah, at this point, these guys are very strong, so probably should just go for unblockable moves. That's why we started using them, is because... Late game, you want these moves that, even if they aren't doing nearly as much, they can't be blocked. Fortunately for Ramza, though, he doesn't have that kind of luxury. Yep, that's unfortunate. Hop down here. Holy Sword, Judgment Blade. Wow, it actually... Oh, because it's slightly slanted, man. Follow Bolt, though. That'll get rid of both of them. Then we'll go for a... Move up here. Go for a Dusk Blade on this guy. Shadow Blade on this guy. I don't think my breath quite reaches this guy. Nope, only 2 spaces. I think a same thing. We've learned our lesson. Go for a Crush Armor, since we know he's at least wearing armor. And then another Shadow Blade. No, let's go for Hollowed Bolt. Yep, still does the most. And he got knocked down, doing additional damage. Now it's kind of just to clear up these last few enemies here. Get in there, Ramza. Do your best. Oh, he actually got hits. Man, I remember when Ramza was my best. And now he's outclassed by almost everyone. I really should be going for the martial arts with her so that way she can heal herself, but we're fine. Crush Helm. Crush Armor. Couldn't remember if he was the one I already hit, but we got lucky there. Shadow Blade gets rid of you. Then just got to make it back around, and we'll finish this last guy off. Chases after Sid. Oh, my crystal helm, dude. Oh, that's annoying. Because we're in a dungeon, too.
I will tend to matters here. Very good. Fal leonda keorias de sonda. Zorda las laumos mephiolio sonda. Alexandora, Reeve of Time, by oath unto you am I bound. Transcending eternity, cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass!
An ancient incantation. What awaits below? Quickly, we must give chase.
Okay, there's the spoil. Some money, but unfortunately it doesn't matter. We can't go spend it right now. Do I have an extra crystal helm?
By all means.
Nope, which is super unfortunate. Looks like you get a gold hairpin, because I think... Well, no, I guess you could get... Let's just give him the best. Circlet, I guess, is the best thing he can get. That's fine. And then... Oh, I actually can't access the main menu from here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hop into the next battle. There's up to 5 units. Okay, Orlando there. Agrius. Meliadul, and I guess back there.
At the ready.
We have waited for you, Ramza. How very far you've come. But no farther. The stones of the monastery make an ironic cairn for a heretic such as you. And I, Lothry Wodring, will see you dead and buried.
All right, defeat Lothry. Got some summoners. Got a summoner at least.
Was it? Are you not aware of the true nature of the man you serve?
Whatever do you mean? If you speak of our execution of the clergy at Malond, that was but a part of our grand design. After all, The salvation they offered their flock was false. They sought only to seize Ivalice for themselves by placing a puppet on the throne. We are unlike them. By the power of the Zodiac Stones, we will bring the people true salvation.
So even his most loyal are kept in the dark. You are but an unwitting servant to the Lucavi.
The demons of legend. I've not the patience for your japes, boy. Lord Folmarv is the one true savior. The second coming of Saint Ajora, who shall lead all men with boundless benevolence. A noble's whelp such as you could never understand the burdens of the common man, much less ease them.
So tired of nobody believing us. I also want to make sure I do this real quick. Because everyone's like, huh, the Lucavi, you're lying. It's like, come on, man. Just so at this point, word's got to have gotten around, right? Like, are we the ones that are crazy? I actually didn't. I forgot how much Divine Ruination does. Ooh, going for damage on everyone right off the bat, huh? Am I going to be able to? No, unfortunately, I can't get to you in time. Original's level 52. What was your CT? 10. Level 52. So let's try a. Is that 3? No, and that would hurt only Ramza. It's not bad. Let's try this. Holy hits the Black Mage. Does that kill? No. It gets rid of the Summoner at least, which is good. Don't think it'll quite kill the Time Mage either then. It probably will kill Ramza. Probably will kill Meliadul. No, Meliadul survives. We Mana Shield. The problem now, though, is we have that Black Mage spell landing on us, like, immediately. There goes my armor. That really sucks, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we do get to go with Meliadul first. That's perfect. Let's get up here and get rid of the Black Mage. The haste sticks. That's fine. We need to... Oh, you're kidding. Ramza's in one of those spots, dude. Oh, my God. I mean, we'll probably be fine. It's just like every time this happens, it's so annoying. Hollowed Bolt. Oh, wow. Really doesn't hit you. Just barely misses. Well, if that's the case, Divine Ruination hitting all of you. Gets rid of the Black Mage. Doesn't do nearly as much to this guy as I wanted, though. That's fine. Honestly, immobilize me. Doesn't really matter. Ramza is a 36 CT, which actually I might be able to get a raise off and only hit Ramza. It would hit that Black Mage too, but I think it's worth it. Because even if I get the Black Mage up, it doesn't matter. Because Black Mage will need to use... it takes time to use its abilities. So that's unfortunate, though. That Summoner is still getting an attack. Jesus, man. There goes 2 of my... Ooh. This sucks. Maybe hitting myself there was a bad decision. I mean, it's gonna hurt. Let's just get rid of his armor too. Problem is, I can't go buy any more armor. I didn't stock up on armor before this. So we just have to really hope this is basically the end of it. Again, can't do anything about Ramza, unfortunately. So, how much does this normal attack do? Not a lot. Let's just go for Divine Ruinations. As long as he doesn't turn into a Lucavi, we're probably gonna be fine. 56. Oh, that was the problem, right? Because I could only... I don't have anything that hits 56, right? 3 doesn't. And 4 doesn't. No, 4 does. Oh, 4's fine. Let's go with a 4 Kiraga then. Oh, I didn't notice it was hitting the Time Mage. That's fine. We hit Melee Duel 2 though. Go for that. I can counter with this. It hits twice. Perfect. Dude, put it out. I don't have any more armor.
Are you truly so blind, Lothry, to the secret kept by my father? Nay, the man who once was he. Though if he did not deign to confide even in his own children, mayhap I should not be surprised.
Is that the reason for your betrayal, Meliadul? You've completely taken leave of your senses. Instead of trusting your own, you lap up the lies of the heretic who slaughtered Isilud. But the trail of carnage doesn't end there. One after the next, he has murdered those most loyal to our cause. Cardinal Delacroix, Marquis Elmdor, even his own brothers, Dicedag and Zalbarg. All in order to prevent the Zodiac Brave's return. To seize the holy stones for himself.
Surely you are aware of the unnatural power Lord Fulmar possesses.
Of course I am. But that is a miracle bestowed by the Orosite. Proof that we have been chosen as the Zodiac Braves.
That doesn't make me feel good if he's saying he was chosen as a Zodiac Brave. Let's just crush armor this guy, gets rid of him. Then all we gotta do is deal with you. And unfortunately, you got a little too close, buddy. Shadowblade. Do enough to heal me up. And then... not much we can do with her, unfortunately, because we just need to beat this before Ramza dies. Or whenever everyone that can be used to get Ramza up is also dead. Here we go. More damage to him. He's trying to cast Stone on me. Is he in range of my Divine Ruination? That was a mistake. There we go.
So it ends here. But I am not finished yet. For you, Ramza, I shall cast open the very gates of hell. Fal Leonda, Keorias desonda, Zorda, las laumos, Nefeolio sonda, Alexandora, Reeve of time. By oath unto you am I bound, transcending eternity. Cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass.
There we go. Teleported everybody out. Which is going to be a little unfortunate because I think that means we're probably going to be stuck in the next few fights. Which means this is going to end up being the final episode most likely.
What is this place?
The Necrohall of Malond. Never again will you see the skies of Ivalice. Without the glyph at the gate, there can be no return. fulfilled my duty. And yet... Volmov, my lord, are you still the man I pledged to follow? To harbor such doubts at the last. How pathetic. Hurry on, Ramza. How it ends depends on you.
So this is the Necrohole. Half of Malon supposedly sank into the sea when a great catastrophe struck in ages past. But that appears not to be the case. But now is not the time to ponder such. I must find Volmov. Alma, please be safe.
Yep, the battle at the Necrohall, automatically thrown into it. It is a 3-stage fight, and at the end, we will beat the game. Let's see if I have anything I can give Ramza. Unfortunately, yeah, they lost some hard hitters there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and hop right into it then. Commence the battle. Very first one is... This doesn't tell me. The Capitoline. Two teams. Let's get you here and... that's fine. I was going to put Agrius, but we can put Agrius on this side.
Ever ready.
Forward.
You! But how? You must have forced Sir Lothric to bring you here. Very well then. Here is where I shall make my stand. Even should it cost me my life, I will stop you. I will have vengeance.
He's got to defeat Cledian. Vengeance for what, by the way? How does he have any stakes in this? A bunch of ninja, samurai, and time mages.
What salvation could you possibly offer the people that might be had in these forsaken ruins?
A spoiled lordling could ill understand what we seek to do. Or do you claim to have learned something of suffering? If so, you might see the world for the cruel place it is. Though the Church preaches equality, it cannot and will not affect change. The highborn few hoard wealth and power, passing it on to their offspring as it was passed on to them. This leaves the lowborn masses with no means to lift themselves up. We would shatter the chain of inequality and create a world where all men have their fair share. But for that, we require power. Power beyond compare.
The Auracite. You would bestow them upon those who seek power. Yet what can you hope to achieve when most of the stones are in my possession?
You truly know nothing. Allow me to enlighten you. Once we have resurrected Saint Ajora, we shall have limitless stones at our disposal. By the grace of the High Seraph, the Savior was made able to create Auracite. And at long last, he shall be reborn to walk among us, the child of God from the heavens returned.
With purpose.
He makes a really good point. We do have all the Auracite. So, what are they going to do? We're actually going to hit right here, so it hopefully doesn't quite get rid of the ninjas. Silences them, though. They're just going to be throwing stuff at me. That's not very strong, sure. All we gotta do is get rid of Cledy in here, so this is probably gonna be a very easy fight. I don't know if this is going to be a Lucavi fight afterwards, but if it's not, this is an extremely easy fight. He can fly, look at him, he's a sorcerer. Why are they all just going for regular punches?
Cletienne, you must listen to me. My father is not the man he once was. When he used the Aura Sight to obtain his power, he was corrupted by a will not his own. He means to resurrect Saint Ajora not for the people's salvation, but to achieve some other purpose.
Who are you to talk, traitor? You whose hands are soiled with Sir Lothry's blood. You allege that Lord Fulmarv is corrupted, that he hides his true objective. But can you even say what that is? You cannot, for this is but a ploy to manipulate me. You women are all alike.
The fact that I am a woman is neither here nor there. We felled Sir Lothry, 'tis true, but we did not force him to bring us here. He did so of his own free will. For though he gave his life for his conviction, he relented in it at the last. Know you what this means? It means he saw fit to believe us.
Liar! Never would Sir Lothry yield in his conviction. Never would he betray us. None among us desired the world's salvation more ardently than he. You are a heretic, a witch. I will suffer no more of your poison words.
That wasn't how I read it. I read it as
If you
he was doing
mislike
this
my
to
choice of words,
keep us here
allow me
forever.
to put it thus instead. Sir Lothry harbored doubt, and made this clear at the last. Deep down, he felt that Lord Fulmarv was no longer the man to whom he had pledged himself. That is why he brought us to the Necrohole, that we might put an end to his master's ambition.
Did I not say I would suffer no more of your words? My faith in Lord Fulmarv is unwavering. I fight to see Saint Ajora descend once more. Neither the church nor the crown can deliver salvation to the people. For this, naught but a power divine will suffice.
It astounds me that you can believe so blindly. Saint Ajora was not the divine savior he is held to be. He was a man like you and I. Just another soldier who fought for his nation.
You dare blaspheme the child of God himself. Never have I heard such flagrant sacrilege. It flies in the face of all that is good and holy in this kingdom. You are no son of Ivalice.
It seems you've not read the scriptures of Germanique. But it stands to reason Fulmarv would keep you ignorant.
Aye, he would wish to ensure his minions' continued loyalty.
Accursed heretics! You will not weaken my faith with your slander. Once I have killed you, I shall rip your wicked tongues from your corpses!
I will not falter.
Okay, let's go, Melidol. I don't think he's close enough. Let's go. I should be crush weaponing way more. The fact that they no longer can use their weapons, I've just never used it. Is this gonna heal, shell, and protect on everyone? That's not bad. And then the Muramasa where he destroys his own weapon. Oh, he does. This one doesn't destroy his weapon. Okay, well, Ramza, shall we?
Lothry, forgive me. Would that I had told you.
That way, 'twould seem.
Sorry, man. You just had to step aside. If people would just listen to me, there would be so much less killing. How many more people would survive if they even just hear me out? But they don't want to do that. All right, time to go to the Lost Halidome. All right, pretty much the same thing.
As you command.
We'll have her come over here, and then Meliadul and Agrius over here.
No turning back.
Oh, Ramza! Truly it is a joy that we should chance to meet again. I once suffered defeat at your hands, but it will not happen twice. Your head I shall take for Lord Folmarv.
Just got to defeat Barrick, huh? Another one of the goons, pretty much. A single chemist is interesting.
So you live still. Was your fear of death such that you would sooner bend your knee to the Lucavi? I pity you.
You pity me? You are a naive child who speaks of things he does not understand. It betrays your high-born nature that you should think it pitiful for one to fight to cling to life. For the lowborn, each day is a struggle to survive. Ever does death cast its dark shadow over us. When the nobleman falls ill, the physician nurses him back to health. Even when his lands suffer a poor harvest, food yet graces his table. Meanwhile, the common man dies of a chill. And even when times are not lean, he is not assured a meal on the morrow. Pity me if that is your wont. It matters not. For now, I am made truly human.
How does selling your soul to demons make you human? You've lost sight of whatever ambition you once held.
I stand above all other men now. I have transcended death itself. No longer must I bow my head in coy attempts to curry favor with you high-born nobles. I've bought my freedom. I am human at last, no longer something less.
You think freedom a thing bought and sold? What value? A freedom you have not earned. What meaning when your soul is the price? A man who's lost his pride can never be free. When you cast yours aside, you surrendered your freedom. Freedom and equality are lost upon you. You do not understand, much less desire them. No, what you desire is power. Whatever your claims, you are just a fallen man who wishes to rise up at the expense of others.
Yeah, I mean, this guy knows about the Lucavi and still chooses to join them, so he's probably like the worst of the worst. Shadowblade doesn't quite kill. How about our Hollowed Bolt? Doesn't quite kill. Crush Weapon. We could go ahead and Crush Weapon. I don't think he'll be able to do much, but in case he has a gun, it'll help out a little bit. Oh, he's running. Oh, he knew. Oh, wait, is Barrick? He's a machinist. He's not the guy we met a long time. No, because that guy died. He died a long time ago. Unfortunately, I'm just not going to use anything with her right now. Went for a potion. I'm probably going to be able to do a ton of damage here. Oh my god. Oh my. Since when? Since when? That's crazy how much damage they did there. I'm actually a little concerned now. I'm just a little bit worried now. Just keep moving up. Barrick is running. Okay, how do I revive you? You are a 61? 61 a prime number. There's not CT5. But it's prime number. Get back up, man. Your time's not now. You gotta stay in this fight. Tri-Flame's crazy. It's random. It hits in a random space. And we just got super unlucky. Good parry. Yep. We just got so incredibly unlucky when we did that. So this is becoming a problem. Yep. Very quickly. Because now we need to go revive a lot of people. Let's get over here. Can I reach him yet? Not yet. So, followed bolt. It's both the dragons, or the dragon and the, behemoth. Immobilize. Come on, man. Okay, how do I get both of you up? So, revive, you're a 48. You're a 56. Huh. I might not be able to get both of them. Oh, no, this hits. Okay. This will revive exactly who we need it to revive. Doesn't matter for the Hydras, but it gets Ramza up. At the very least, these are bodies for the enemy to attack. Oh, God. It just does so much damage. I gotta keep myself alive with Shadow Blades. It's crazy because the enemies actually aren't that strong. Oh, he parried. Oh, good parry. Please parry, please parry. Oh, we're fine. Dude, that gore... Oh, thank God. Gore is such a scary move. I guess we'll do the exact same thing again. Raise. We'll bring up... Meliadul. As long as Rhea is back here, it's really hard to lose. Because she can just make it so that way we can keep reviving characters. Problem is, just because of the CT order, they don't go very quickly. I'll get rid of this Hydra at least. Which is maybe a little unfortunate. Divine Ruination would for sure probably kill Meliadul. Actually, it doesn't, but I'm still not going to risk it. Let's just go for this. 160 damage. And we got the instant KO. Perfect. And then we'll just move up to you. And we're actually going to go for a Crush Weapon. So that way, in order to do anything, he has to come punch us. Yep. He immobilized me here. Oh, that's disrespectful, dude. Wow. Target level 4 Kiraga. Yeah, I like that. I only used the Crush Weapon, so he had to punch. I healed up the Hydra, but that's fine. I'd rather my guys be healed. Because we can just keep chasing this guy. Let's go for a Crush Armor next. He's even weaker. Just so unfortunate. Purification. So we can keep moving. Survive, please. Yep, we're fine. Oh, thank God. He's trying again. Dude, you can keep going for the immobilize, but it really doesn't matter. I can actually wait this time around. Let's just keep having Ramza punch this behemoth. Eventually we'll either... Well, that sucks. I was gonna say, eventually we'll either kill or... Ooh. That's not good. I don't like this. Wow, double cloak evasions. I should have gone for the crush. Okay. Crush Helm. There we go. I'm making it so that way all that's left is... I don't think I can risk that. Are we looking on anything else? CT multiple of 4. We can try that. Yep, I like that. He's gonna be stuck now. But he just doesn't take a lot of damage. This is gonna hurt. Oh, good double parry. Oh, thank God. Because if he got gored again, there's nothing we could have done there. I think all I could theoretically do now is crush accessory, but I just don't think I'd do that. I think we just go Shadow Blades now, so Orlando keeps himself healed. Goes for the immobilized, doesn't matter because he's immobilized. And then we go for another Shadow Blade, and there we go. That'll get rid of Barrick.
How can I die? I thought I had transcended. Yet there is only darkness.
The stones resonate. I am tired, Delita. So very tired. But I must forge on. It falls to me to stop Fulmov. I chose this path. I will walk it to the end.
Eric's the poison guy. He's the guy we fought in the desert. Why are you talking about Delita? Delita hasn't done anything. Where is he? What's he doing? Why is he not here helping? And here we go. I believe the airship graveyard is the final battle of the game. Let's make sure my team is fully equipped. And actually, can melee duel?
What is it?
Got a little bit of JP. Could I possibly finish up? Yep, there we go. It's a Master Divine Knight. Let's go ahead and hop into it. This is the final battle of the game. I don't think there's anything else after that. We still have some errands that haven't been completed, but they must appear after the main story. They must be to help you with that final dungeon that we already completed. Let's go ahead and just throw our
Very well.
team down.
Understood.
Rias knows her job. Rias knows her job. To stay as far back as possible and keep my guys alive.
At the ready.
I do not understand. Why does Virgo not awaken? This is his resting place. His spirit lingers here. I can sense it. What could be amiss? Mayhap she is not a suitable vessel after all. No, it cannot be that. Virgo stirred at her presence. She must be the one. Oh, it is still not enough. That could be the only reason. So you have come, Ramza.
It is over, Fulmov. Your comrades are no more. Now end this. Release my sister.
Comrades, you say? They were but pawns to be sacrificed. The Angel of Blood to whom Saint Ajora is joined, she must slake her thirst ere she rise again. The land has drunk deep of blood in the Chiliads since Saint Ajora's death, yet still she covets more. So be it. Once more to world of light, there to steep the earth in blood's sweet rain. But you, Ramza, you will not live to see the storm.
The stones lend you their strength, I see this now. A truly vexing foe this child is made. And thus Ajora with High Seraph joined, that thirst for power alone the stones might slake. O Saint Ajora, O Angel of Blood, this sacrifice I proffer that you wake. Ramza, unto me your lifeblood you shall render.
Here we go. Defeat Hashmal.
Alma, I'm coming, but you must wake. Cast off this sleep.
Awaken to your whimpering, she will not.
What have you done to her?
Her flesh a gift, Ajora's newfound form. Through her, the angel of blood descends once more, the perfect vessel finally obtained. Should slain she be, to naught our plans would come. Yet strength have you to carry out this deed. Beyond your gentle heart it is, I fear.
Slay my sister. I need not resort to such measures. You are without comrades to protect you, Fulmarv. I will strike you down and end your madness.
All right, Fulmarv. Let's see what we got here. Can't even view his level. I totally forgot. So let's just go ahead and hop over here and open with a Shadow Blade for 273 or a Hollowed Bolt for 325. See what he's got here. Trying to get us with stop. That's fine, because as soon as Agrius go... Oh. No, I see the problem now. Agrius can't go. So let's just see what we're looking at here. Prime number only hits him. Perfect. So let's go for a holy on him. I was going to say, as soon as Agrius goes, we're going to be in a really good spot. But if Agrius can't go, we just got to have Sid go crazy here.
One so feeble felled I cannot be. Yet even should you chance to strike me down, return I shall in perpetuity. This world in unremitting chaos lies. Unprompted does it churn and roil and seethe. For power, souls of rancor ever cry, and thus are we to aid them summoned back. To free their souls, the purpose of the stones.
Cletien did say that Saint Ajora could create limitless aurasight. And there are bound to be many like Barak, who desire power only for self-gain.
A righteous life is yours, but few could live. For man is wont to envy and begrudge. What joy that others find, he fain destroys.
I've lived a far from righteous life. These hands are hardly clean. But I endeavor to walk a righteous path, as do many others. We are not all like you.
Ramza, how did you say that? Oh, Meteor. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with them dying because I'm just not really doing anything until then. Primarily, let's see how much a Flare does. We did about 400 with Holy. We did about 370 with Flare, so Holy is the better spell. Orlando, same thing. Just get back here. Double attack. Oh, we knew Sid was the best. There's a reason we've been running him this whole time. He's the strongest character in the game. It shows a lot here. Went for a Quake. Honestly, could I... Is it better to heal them? 49, 48. So they're all multiple of 4 CT. I'm trying to think, is it better to heal them or... Well, definitely not heal them. Is it better to heal them or revive them? We can go multiple of 4 HP, I think. Or multiple of 4 level. Kiraga, yeah, it'll hit 2 of them. Wait, does he keep facing away from me? Is that what's happening here? Did I put Sid in? I think I put Sid in the range there. There we go, get rid of stop.
So that is your true form. The form with which you murdered Isolde.
My daughter Meliadul. Know why to you a stone I didn't trust? 'Twas for the rage that in your heart does burn, the hatred for this world unjust you bear. What form, when you awaken, will you take?
Unlike you, I lust not for power. I will not be consumed by it.
How confident you are, yet when for you the bell does toll, on yourself you will find. Avenging Isolde is your desire. For killing him, in turn you wish me dead. For you, my dear, I have had other plans, but satisfy myself with this I shall. I strike you down and see for what you cry.
You shall see nothing, for this wreck will be your resting place. For eternity, you shall rue selling your soul for power. For Isolde, I will lay you low!
Yeah, we'll see about that, Meliadul. I don't think you're actually be able to do much here, because he doesn't have a weapon. Let's go for some regular damage, though. Goes for Meltdown on Meliadul. Can I just do the same thing? Actually, what was the CT4 Kiraga? Oh, that's good, because now it doesn't hit him. Easy Kiraga hits everyone, except for Sid, but he's fine. And then Ramza can move down. Let's go for our shout.
We have
Everyone
you
gets
now,
dialogue. Yay.
Fulmarv. Prepare yourself.
We haven't heard Agria since like chapter 2.
His most loyal sword here too, I see. For her, your strength to Ramza now is joined.
Girl, you speak of Her Majesty Queen Ovelia. You shall answer for that insolence and more.
Of course. That she is an impostor, you know not. The Princess True, as babe in arms, did die. Replace her in the crib your mistress did. A plot devised to undermine the Queen. The Council's trump card she had been, until, with Orinus's birth, she lost her worth.
Is that why she was confined to the monastery? No. You lie. I'll not believe you.
Though hard it was, the girl herself believed. And still, she freely chose to claim the throne. When all is said, your feelings matter not. But overjoyed you rightly ought to be. For now a nameless girl is crowned a queen.
Your words will do naught to shake my loyalty. In Her Majesty's name, I defy you.
So, is she not actually? Because when he said it took a lot for her to believe it too, is she not actually a body double? Like, is she actually the real Queen Ovelia or Princess Ovelia? I don't know. Oh, that should be enough, actually. No, maybe I just did more on the second attack. Oh, no, Meltdown. Ow. We're fine. We eat that. Arithmetic, CT for Kiraga. Yeah, we'll do this. It'll heal him a little bit. But it'll heal me more. Like, it's more worth it for me to get the Kiraga there. Okay, so he's hitting the two of them. Melidol can move up. Unfortunately, we'll just go for a Crush Helm. It's not going to do, like, crazy amount, but able to get an attack there. Not quite enough. Gets the Quake off. Move up. Go for some punchies. Oh, that's it.
That I too should succumb to this mere child.
Where am I?
Alma, are you alright?
Ramza? Is it truly you?
Too far we've come to taste now of defeat. Angel of blood, that you should rise. My life I gladly give.
I am come once more.
Alma, no.
We get the weapon Ragnarok. And Alma has been taken over by Saint Ajora. It does give us one last chance to prepare for the final battle. Now, I probably should give Delita the better weapon, but I am smarter than that.
Ready and willing.
And I know for a fact that if I give, pretty sure if I give, honestly, I should give him Save the Queen too. But if I give him, no way. Oh, no, Ragnarok right here. 24 damage and Excalibur with 21 damage. He's just going to do so much damage. It's kind of insane. Honestly, unfortunately, it might actually be worth it. I'm not going to switch anything else. I was going to say it might be worth it to have Meliadul stop using Save the Queen, but I'm not going to change it now. Here we go. Final battle.
What is this? Do not resist me. Ramza, please, help me!
Alma!
Ramza, help!
No, you cannot. You must not. No!
Alma, are you unharmed?
I'm fine. But you must strike down Ajora. Quickly.
To thwart my coming, you would dare essay. Nay, it shall not be. I suffer spite from neither lord nor serf. your unmaking, you have sealed. I am Ultima, divinity descended. Prostrate yourselves before me now.
So that is Saint Ajora's true fate. Made a Lucavi like all the others who craved power. You will not leave this place! I will defeat you! I swear it!
Here we go. Defeat Ultima. And she comes accompanied by 4 Ultima demons as well.
Now then.
I actually don't know if there's going to be any cutscenes here. It might just be go all out. I'm actually going to move up first because I have a feeling a hollowed bolt right here is going to do a lot. Yep. That it did. That it did. We don't know Ultima's HP total, just like all the other Lucavi. Going for Alma? What do I do about that? Can I heal her? Level 56. I don't think I can do anything about that, Alma. I'm gonna be honest. I get Curaga. I mean, it might be a scripted like thing there, but we'll try to heal her. She gets Aegis on herself, it looks like. Melidol gets to move up, so we can move to here and try to get the kill on... Ooh. She is not going to be doing much here, unfortunately. Go for this Ultima Demon, but she is not going to be doing much right now. We're going to move up. We can go ahead and try to drop you. There we go. And then move up here, and... I don't think it's quite enough, but what if we go for a Divine Ruination instead? Now, it looks like we are better off just going for a attack. Ooh, hoping for a crit there. Did not get it, though. She casts Aegis on herself, gives her everything. I actually think she can cast Aegis on... well, that's not good. I think she can cast Aegis on everybody. So we're going to hope she does that a ton here. Go ahead and move up and double hit you. Goes for an Almagest. Almagest. Holy Jesus. Okay, what can I do here? Actually wasn't expecting that. Multiple of 3. Looks like multiple of 3 CT. Yeah, this can be good. Let's do that. We'll leave Meliodol down. But if Alma can get Aegis on everyone else, we're going to be in a good spot. Probably going for Ultima again. Yep, Ultima targeting Agrius. Agrius actually survives that as of right now. Dude, holy, she doesn't survive it now. Why? No, don't get it. Alma. Alma, no. I don't care about them. I need you to keep Ramza alive. She's fine. She can't die anyways. Oh, there goes them. We're going to do the exact same thing again. This time it hits all my team members. One of the big things here is we do not want to let the enemy pick up any crystals. So if they do get crystallized, thank God. If they do get crystallized, we want to make sure we grab it. Get Ramza up here to go for you. Solid damage. We get countered, but that's fine. Agrius, let's just start doing damage here. Bonk, bonk. And go for the kill on you. Perfect. Okay. CT3 Curaga. That's going to heal... that's good. It's going to hit Ultima, but Ultima hasn't taken too much damage, and it's going to actually heal us for more than it hits Ultima for. It's like Aegis can hit anywhere as well, as long as she just casts it within range. We lose Melidol again. Aegis goes up on Agrius, which is perfect. How do we get you? Looks like CT3 or prime number, I believe. CT3 raise. Yep, we can do that. Aegis also gets re-raise on everyone. So as long as Alma's constantly getting re-raise on us, we're going to be in a really good spot. And we're about to be at the point where we can just start double. I gotta get Meliadul away. Ramza, let's move over here. We're gonna have to start shouting with Ramza because there's gonna be a lot of turns where we can't do anything with him. I think even when who up here? I think even when we run out of I want to see. Oh, it doesn't hit you. Got it. Can I silence you? Probably not. Even when we run out of buffs from Aegis, I do believe the re-raise still sticks. So, prime number Kurog. Okay. Multiple 3 Kuraga. Yep. Looks good to me. As long as Reus doesn't move, we don't lose. Bonk, bonk. There is a phase 2. I just don't know when it transitions to phase 2. Ooh, stop getting near me. Don't get near Reus, please. Yeah, again, we're back down to kind of just going to keep using Shout. Just buffing me until I can't be buffed anymore. Lasts for the remainder of the fight. Arithmetic, CT3, Kuraga. Hits Herb. She's the only one who's taking damage right now. For whatever reason, he just really likes targeting Meliadul. Okay, sticks Meliadul with the re-raise. Solid. Unfortunately, still not in range. Divine Ruination. There's some characters you can use. I honestly think that one guy that we got from the optional dungeon could do a ton of damage here because I believe Ultima has infinite magic, meaning we could do the thing where we hit him for 999 over and over and over again. That's not very fun. Arithmetic, CT3, Kuraga. As I spam the same moves without her ever getting hit. Okay, Reus, we need you to start backing up a little bit. Because he is getting within range to actually be able to hit you. I need... Oh no, it doesn't matter because he can teleport. Dude, the second Ramza gets a hit, he's just going to do so much damage. Oh my god. Ramza is unfortunately the worst character right now. Oh, yeah, come on, Alma. Why would you do that to me? You actually just forsaken me. Could I get in a position to... Yep. Alma. You could have gone anywhere else, and that would have been better than exactly where you went. Shadowblade. Yep. Let's look for ways to heal. Nope. Don't like that one. Don't like that one even more. That heals pretty much everyone. We'll take that. One heals Ultima for 188, so even my weakest attacks still deal damage. Get in there, Ramza. Keep it up, buddy. I just need to keep him on the other side of the battlefield so that way he can actually catch Ultima. I mean, don't get me wrong. Meliadul also has a problem with this because Crush Armor is not going to do much every time I use it. In fact, it didn't even do as much as we just healed. Okay, we need to go pick that crystal up. That's unfortunate. I believe Max healed him. Or healed him for the max he can heal for. Because you can't heal for more than 999. But that super sucks. Because that just delays the fight even more. That's why you want to pick up the crystals before he can, but we didn't have the ability to do so. Rims, how much are you due here now? Yeah, 252 twice. Pretty good. It doesn't matter too much, unfortunately. But we'll try to deal all that damage that we just did. What is your level? Can't check. Let's try level, prime, holy. Let's just look for what could damage him. Nothing good. How about CT, multiple 3, holy. CT, multiple 4, holy. CT, multiple 5, holy. CT, prime, holy. Okay, so my best bet right now is to haste everybody at CT, multiple 5. That's it. That hits everyone but Ramza. I'm convinced that Sid cannot be hit with haste, because it misses every time. Okay, I think we've done all the damage that he healed for from the crystal. Okay, so we need to pick that one up. Need to make sure we pick that one up. Let's try the exact same thing, I think. CT multiple 5. Haste. Try again, see if it'll hit Sid this time. Missed Sid. Okay, well, hit everyone but Sid. Why? Stop moving there, please, Alma. That's so unfortunate. Because she's just gonna damage everybody because she moved there. Bonk, bonk. We'll be able to heal it up, but bonk, bonk. Hits everyone, right? No, actually, only hit Alma and him. This is a long fight. Sid, please. No. Sid, please. Ramza, please. I'm so mad. Is he infinite hasted? There's no way he's not at this point, right? Like he starts battle with haste and never runs out. Okay, there we go. No, that was a single attack. I thought that it only happened once because we did enough to kill. Nope, but that's enough. I think there is a phase 2 still.
Impossible.
No, maybe not.
End to meet. I see it now. Too late. In you, his blood, my vanquisher in times long past. But not so soon. Shall I accept defeat?
Oh no, there we go. That's phase 2. Okay.
In that accursed blood, the price of your defiance you shall pay.
There we go. All those crystals are gone now, though. Haste, I think, is still up on everyone, so let's just look if we can do damage to this guy. Prime, Kiraga, nope. Level 5, nope. Multiple 4, nope. Multiple of 3. So it is a multiple of 3. CT3, CT4, CT5. Oh, Prime CT. No, okay. Well, unfortunate. We're just gonna wait with her for now. Move up. We're just gonna try to get as much in as possible here, because again, this is the final fight. So we can actually manipulate the AI here too, because if we keep everybody grouped up, I believe it tries to go for stuff like Byoga instead of powerful summons, I think.
I must concentrate.
Oh, there's Ramza level up, level 50. They can still teleport. Yeah, went for an attack on Alma. Drops Alma, unfortunately, but she has re-raise. I think we just keep everybody as grouped up as we can. Actually would like to heal Alma. What? Oh, wait. Prime number HP is just him? Oh, don't mind if I do. 3 of 537 damage. Rias is found to her battle. Let's get in there. Why is Ultima easier than some of the other fights we fought recently? Bonk, bonk. Actually would like to heal Alma. Let's move up here and go for a chakra. It's not going to heal a ton, but gives her a little bit so she can start walking again. Probably going to go try to punch her again. It just goes for attacks on Alma. Good cloak evasion, though. Level, prime, holy. Should still. I think it was actually targeting him last time, but because the background was red, I don't think I saw it. So she's doing half of 1,000 damage every turn. That is ridiculous damage. Like, I think she's doing more damage than any of my guys, even with dual wield, are doing right now. I would really like Alma to try to get the spells on anyone else. I guess everyone already has the spells up, though, huh? Is that why she's not trying to do it? Might be the case. Prime number, Holy. Again, I'm so glad I picked up Holy. This has to be the strongest spell in the game. Strongest. Oh, she leveled up. She leveled up. No way. She did it.
O stones divine, I beseech you!
The enemy is vanquished. The struggle has at last reached its end.
What now, Ramza? Given all that has come to pass, I fear we cannot return to our old lives.
No. Should we remain, we would only be hunted as heretics. So instead, let us take to the road.
You and I?
We've eliminated the source of the chaos. Our work is done. From now on, we shall live free, as birds on the wing.
Blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your body's return to the earth. May the grace of Saint Tajora lead Alma's soul to the eternal shores of paradise. There she shall find peace. Faram.
Faram.
She was so young.
For the entire family to be taken, the gods are cruel.
And the youngest son, Ramza, branded a heretic and denied even a burial. Such tragedy.
For 3 centuries, House Beowulf stood, but no more. A stark reminder that nothing lasts forever.
Ramza, forgive me. I am late in paying my respects. I would have come sooner were not so many eyes upon me. Avelia has wed Delita, and she has relinquished the throne to him, making him king. A common-born youth restores peace to the realm, and now together with his queen he forges a new kingdom. A tale of heroism not like to be soon forgotten. Mayhap Delita is the man you believed him to be. A good man, at heart. When Valmafra revealed herself for an assassin, he made it appear as though he'd killed her. Then let her run. I think he must have caught a glimpse of himself in her. A tool manipulated by Lord Folmarv.
It's time we rejoined our squad. I'll go on ahead.
My father. Did he die bravely? I'll visit again. Be at peace. Are you truly dead? I still cannot believe you're gone. After everything. Oh, Ramza! Alma, wait! They're alive. They're both of them alive. Did you see them? Thank you, Ramza. May we meet again, somewhere out there.
There is naught to bind us now. Not the Beowulf name or the legacy. We may leave all that behind, to walk a path of our choosing.
A path of our choosing. But will we be able to find our place?
I do not doubt it. For aside from each other, we have time. To forge new friendships, to start families of our own. And one day, when we have children, we will share with them our tale. The first chapter in a new legacy.
That was the last time Ramza and his sister were seen. Orin Durai was left to ponder their mark on history. I know not what brings men joy, what drives them to great deeds, of what legacies they hope to leave, I know less yet. But I do know this, the true hero of this tale was the man forgotten. Orin would spend the next half-decade assembling an account of all to which he had borne witness. Oh, does Orin become the storyteller that told this story? His work complete, Orin presented his account, the Durai Papers, before the Clemencian Council, then convened for the selection of a new High Confessor. However, the Church, fearing above all else the revelation of the truth, seized Orin as a heretic and burnt him at the stake. Holy! The pen that inked them forever stilled, the papers in lay hidden for long centuries, forgotten even by the Church that had concealed them. But I found the truth, and so lay it bare for all to see, that his deeds might guide generations yet to come, that his name might receive the honor it is due. Arislam Genovis Durai. So this has been Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Let's do what we like to do at the end of these games and talk what we like, what we don't like, and let's get into it. Let's start with things I didn't like. These are kind of going to go hand in hand, so maybe let's start with the things I do like. I really like the characters. I think the characters have a lot of depth to them, especially the main characters and main antagonists. What I mean by that is any character that was playable, that is a named character, as well as all of the Lucavi. I think they are done really well. On top of that, I really like the twist. At first, I thought the game was just going to be another one of the political drama games where just like almost every single tactical RPG, it's wars or 2 or 3 countries are at war with each other. You might be on the side of one country or you might be a third party kind of thing. We've seen it done a million times. We've seen it in almost every Fire Emblem game. We saw it in Triangle Strategy. I just saw it in Dio Field. You see it in so many games, and that's what I thought it was going to be. Just for basically the end of Chapter 2, beginning of Chapter 3 to 30 for a loop and say, oh, no, this is about the Lucavi and like has a whole, sure, the war's going on, but you're not actually involved in the war, like almost at all. It's kind of like a background thing, and I think that's really good. I like the class system. I always like class systems in RPGs. I've said it many, many times. All my friends know this. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2 has my favorite class system in any game ever, and I think this is very close to that. I enjoy learning different skills from different classes. I like bringing those skills over to other classes, leveling up the jobs in order to get access to new jobs, and all that stuff. And I like the world of Ivalice. I just think the world of Ivalice is really cool. I, again, really liked the story, especially in the second half of the game. Thought it was really good, and I really like the main characters. And the combat itself, you know, I don't think there's much to say. I think it's very traditional tactical RPG. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's just kind of a neutral thing. I don't think there's anything that really stood out to me, other than the Final Fantasy, you know, skin on it. This could have been Triangle Strategy with Final Fantasy characters, and I would have believed you, you know? It's a very basic tactical RPG, but again, the game was made in 1997, I believe. Now, things I didn't like. I didn't like the beginning of the game. I think the beginning of the game is very punishing. I think it's very hard. I know that's a big appeal to a lot of people, is how difficult this game is. However, by the end of the game, I didn't really struggle. We didn't have to replay any of these fights. I don't think we replayed a story fight since Chapter 3. Except for, I think, one, and it was, like, the one right at the end of Chapter 3 against that Lucavi. And then the only other fight we replayed was the optional final boss. We replayed it twice to beat it on the third attempt. That's the one in the optional dungeon. Other than that, I don't think the rest of the game was hard. I just think the beginning is so difficult, and I think it can turn a lot of players off. It almost made me stop playing the game. I had filmed the first, I think, 4 episodes back when the game first came out. Took about a month and a half break because I was tired of it. I had filmed multiple times trying to beat these bosses. I've never turned down the difficulty on any RPG I've ever played, unless it was just for basic grinding that I just was like, okay, let's just get the grinding done with, brain dead, watch YouTube, put it on easy, let's play through it. I felt like for the first time ever, I had to turn it on easy mode just to beat a boss in order to progress the game. Now, I turned it back up to normal in Chapter 2. I think the difficulty starts leveling out, but also a lot of that's because I decided to grind up the ninja monk combos and all that stuff. I just decided to get some of the late game combos as early as Chapter 2. I think if you don't want to spend time grinding, this game is a slog, and it's very, very difficult, and you're basically required to grind in order to complete this, and I've never played a tactical RPG like that. Ever. Maybe you have to grind a optional quest when it pops up, you know, look at Final Fantasy or Fire Emblem games where you'll have the paralog battles, but the reason you do those is because they're only available for a limited time, so you do them while they're available, and when you do them, you get strong enough to beat the main battles. This game was pretty much between every battle, you had to grind 2 or 3 optional battles, unless you just did a ton of grinding, and you had a level 60 Cid by the end of the game. So I just think I personally am not the biggest fan of that. Again, it got way better after Chapter 2, especially into Chapter 3 and 4. I think it became a lot more balanced, but getting to that point was brutal. I wish it'd have the War of the Lions stuff. I don't actually know what it is, but I know it's missing a bunch of stuff that was in War of the Lions, so I wish that was in the game. I won't really hold it against the game because this is a remake of the original, but I think that's probably my biggest complaint. I will say, I compared this game to Tactics Ogre Reborn, which I played about a year ago, and I think Tactics Ogre Reborn, if it had the story and the characters of this game, I think it would be better than this game. This game in Tactics had better characters, better story, but I enjoyed the gameplay of Tactics Ogre Reborn a little bit more, and the amount of characters that were in that. I have one more complaint, but we're going to see if anything pops up right here. I knew it. I'm going to quickly talk about my complaint before this scene plays. We'll let Delita ride in.
I thought I might find you here. Everyone has been looking for you.
So, this man is my last complaint. Ramza's a good character. Is Ramza my favorite Final Fantasy protagonist? No, not at all. I think there's some that are better than him, some that are more likable than him, but I think Ramza's a good protagonist. I think the antagonists in this game are bad. I didn't care about any of them. Maybe Dice Darg, maybe a little bit more than other people, or not. Yeah, maybe Dice Darg. But like overall, I just didn't care about most of the side characters or most of the villains. They just seemed like side characters that kind of just ended up becoming bad guys, and I just didn't really care for them. And there's Delita. Before I came in this game, saw people rave about how much they love Delita. I was, I spoiler free. I was doing some research on this, this game and this series the month the game came out before it released, and a lot of people really liked Delita. I do not care for him. I think he's this is probably the hottest take of this entire series. I think he is a nothing character. I think he's super boring. He appears in like 10 cutscenes ever, and most of the time he's doing things that you don't really understand. I get it. He has his own agenda. I get the entire point of his character is that he's the one who gets the credit for everything that happened in this game because he becomes the king at the end of this, and so he gets the credit of like ending the war and becoming the king and caring for the people and all that. I understand that. I just wish he had anything else to do with the story. I wish he was a side, he could help you in combat more. I kind of wish you could control him at some points. I just don't like Delita. I do not care for him. And that's my hot take of Delita. I wanted to say that before we saw this. Overall, I think Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles was a good game. I think there are minor complaints. I've played better tactical RPGs. I've played worse tactical RPGs. I've played better Final Fantasy games. I've played worse Final Fantasy games. But overall, I think it was a pretty solid game, and I recommend you check it out if you like tactical RPGs. So let's see what King Delita has to say.
Today is your birthday, is it not? I brought you flowers. A token of my eternal love. Ophelia.
How could you? You use them. Them and all the others. And someday you'll cast me aside, just as you did Ramza.
Yeah. Did you get what you wanted in all of this, Ramza? I got this.
I mean, that was a good scene. But again, like, what was the point in stabbing him? I don't get it. Save data after completion. You can save your progress after reaching the end of the story. When you next load this data, you will resume from the point immediately prior to the final series of battles. A special bonus for reaching the end of the story, you can now listen to the game's soundtrack. And in addition, new sections have been added to the Chronicles. Yeah, like, what was the point of that? How did he use everybody? I still don't know. I've played this game all the way through completion. I've watched every cutscene, and I still don't know why he used everybody. He didn't do anything, Like, I just feel like, have we done all the errands? Oh, we have one more to do. I will do that right here at the end of the game. Let's go ahead and head over here. Tavern. Errands.
Who's going?
How much? 16 days. Sure. And we get the errand done. I believe one more pops up here too.
The task was a resounding success. We make for.
I'd consider that. Anything? Thank you.
No, there's still. Walton of Yardro says not all the errands are complete, but I don't know how to get any more to pop up. Is there a thing we can pick up here in the tavern, like a rumor? No? Interesting. I don't know why that's not popping up, but I believe with that, we have all of the Auracite, and then, which is interesting because there's not a star here, and then everything else is done, but I wanted to quickly check. Yeah, this is the modern day scholar. He's the one who wrote this entire story. But yeah, it's cool. Delita freed the Count and slew the Duke himself. Continues manipulating others to fulfill his own ambitions. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me actually view.
History, one must take a
yeah, he's the king of Ivalice.
Take care.
But I just... I don't know... what. How is my collection not complete, first off? But also, what was the point of killing him right there at the end? Like, I just don't see... He didn't... It's not like he orchestrated the whole thing, I don't think. As far as I know, he didn't. As far as I know, he was a puppet just like everyone else. He just used people to become the king to get rid of... yeah, I don't know why he got killed by Ovelia right there. I don't really understand the meaning behind it. Either way, though, this has been Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. I hope you guys will join me in my next Let's Play. I will see you guys then.